Well, good afternoon, YouTubers. Do apologize, but I'm going to do a review here over the In Touch Ministry Bibles. I actually bought all three of them because I think they're just totally awesome. I bought the blue one first. They're all a New American Standard Bible. Okay, we don't have any other version to the In Touch Ministry Bibles. They're all your New American Standard Bible. The publisher is Foundation Publication. Generally, their stuff is pretty good, but not this good. This is like the top of the line of any Foundation Publication Bible you'll ever come across, and probably will be the last of this grade of premium Bibles. So anyway, want to just go ahead and let you see them just run more quick time. This is all three of them. There's the burgundy, a nice dark navy with the silver. It's got the silver, as far as on the bottom, on the sides there, the silver gilting. That is true foil, not paint. And then of course these are gold. Would have been cool if they had the red under gilt, and then maybe a blue under gilt on this one, but they probably just well, they didn't do it for whatever reason. But it would have been great to see that blue under gilt. But a Schuyler Bible is coming out in December with a blue under gilt New American Standard Bible, and that's going to be really cool. Although Schuyler also already has an ESV, as far as an ESV Bible, premium Bible that has the blue under gilt, and it has the blue goat skin cover. They already have that. You can get that. Well, I think actually it's a pre-order. I think they're coming out with that in August. I'm sorry. I think it's in August. But anyway, got mixed up there. But over here, of course, anybody's wondering, yes, I am a Bible geek. I collect. Obviously. So anyway, but this review is really just an addition of the last review. So if you can get a hold of my other review on the In Touch Ministry Bibles, definitely watch it. It's a great review. It kind of goes over some details and I tell you basically how it's made, and all the bells and whistles that would give this Bible its longevity, as far as why it would last a long time. So the good thing to read or watch that other video. This review is based on solely the Cockling issue. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but the reason why I put this on, not primarily for guys who haven't heard about it, but mostly for the guys who have and might have been a little hesitant to buy this Bible because of the Cockling issue. Now, Cockling is a term you're not going to hear a lot. Most people call it crinkling or wrinkling. Crinkling is, of course, the most popular way of saying it. I always say Cockling because I'm a Bible geek. But having said that, there are some crinkling in the gutters. This is called the gutter right here in the middle of your Bible here. But in the gutter you'll find some crinkling. Okay, but I'm gonna zoom in on this. Now this is from a cell phone. So I apologize, but I don't have a camera right now. So okay, now I'm gonna point it out. You see this little dent right here, guys? Ooh-rah, right? This is the worst one I've got. Okay, these other two hardly have anything. Okay, this is the big deal. Ooh, this is what everybody makes a big deal about. I mean, you can hardly see it. Okay, you see this little spot right here? You see the little dent? Okay, there's a lot of crinkling there. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Get a little bit right here. See it? You see it? Let me go to another page. Get into the New Testament. I think it's a little worse, but not much. There's a little dent right there. You see how that works, guys? Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm saying the same thing. Not a big deal. I mean, if you want perfection, then you're gonna have to buy a different Bible. It's not perfect, but it has its own characteristics. Each Bible does, and you gotta love them for it. There's nothing wrong with this. As far as that's concerned, that cockling doesn't bother me at all, or crinkling, however you want to say. And here's the thing: I've done some research on this. This cockling doesn't affect the longevity of any Bible. R.L. Allen Bibles, next to even Cambridge, have all had this issue in a lot of their premium Bibles, and they all sold them just fine, and lifetime warrantied them, and there's no problem with them. They ain't being sent back and falling apart, and the Smithsonian coming out. You hear different bloggers say that, it'll eventually make your, the stitching will fall out, and your book block will fall apart, and this is not true. And by any means, this is not the case. This is a minor issue. You can see it right there a little bit. You know, see it right here. Minor issue. It's a little bit, you know, wrinkly there. It's a minor issue, guys. It's not going to affect the longevity of this Bible. The Smith-sewn binding is not going to come apart. I said Smith. It's actually Smythe-sewn binding. Well, you could say it either way. It just depends on how you see it. But the Smythe-sewn binding on this is as tight as you're going to get. I mean, really, this Bible's made very well. So I wouldn't worry about that, guys. It's just for anybody out there who's worried about the Cockling and the In Touch Ministries Bible, I'd let that rest. Not a big deal. Not a problem. This Bible's not going to fall apart on you. You know, you can see just how quality it's put together. I mean, this is a great Bible. Okay, so it's got the reinforced binding with the the edge lined on the inside, and my other review kind of shows that even better. You can see it right here. The cover has been edge lined to the book block, which takes off the tension from the spine. You know, as far as on the back of the spine here, it takes the tension off, and so this is like the new pressure point. You know, you'll even make it last even longer. But there's also adhesive in here, some glue. You know. And so, yeah, so you can hear it when you're opening it. So a lot of people will say, oh, it's just glued. It's not sewn. But I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I could find the page, but there's a page in here, which I kind of lost it. But it actually shows, you can kind of see it at the top, you know. You see the two of them way down deep, but you can see it if you spread it apart. You can see the stitching. There's 5 stitches in this Bible, and they're really thick thread. It's not cheap little junk thread that you see in certain Smythe-sewn bindings. Because, you know, just because your Bible's Smith-sewn or Smythe-sewn doesn't mean that it's you know, they're using quality thread. This Bible, like, you know, you'd see with Cambridge and R. Allen, is using a quality thread. I've actually seen it, and it's really quality thread. It's really nice. So I would just want to put that to rest. Cockling is not a big issue. It happens on a lot of different premium Bibles, and it's not going to cause any problem to your Smythe-sewing or the longevity of the Bible. Just wanted to cover that, and that's all I wanted to say. But definitely look at my other review on the In Touch Ministry Bibles. There's another one that I have. Just follow my YouTube name there, and you can find me. You find the other video, and because I talk about how this Bible is put together, and I just kind of give you just a review over that kind of stuff, so you can really see the quality and the difference in the covers and such. So, okay, guys, you enjoy, and I just wanted to give you that. Okay, I'll see you, YouTubers. Grace and peace.